I want to make fun of Joe Biden. So we have this clip. Check this out. Life is good, isn't it? Do you guys remember the good old days when Joe Biden was the nominee and we got to make fun of him?
You mean just a couple weeks ago?
Just a couple weeks ago. Watch this video. Here you go. Here's so some context. This is the prisoner swap. They get off the plane. You had Whalen and Gershkovich, and others too, I believe.
There were others, yeah.
And so here's Joe Biden with I believe that's Kamala Harris, isn't it? And here you go. Here's what happened. There's old Joe bobbling about. What's this, Joe? Where you going? Oh, he's walking. Where's he going? He's not walking towards any individual. Oh, he's going on the plane.
He's saying hi to the pilots.
Is that what he's doing? He's just.
I think he figures there's a plane there, and so it must be for him.
I think he wanted to show off his new legs for the cameras. I can take these steps.
Yeah. Look at me. No, it doesn't matter anymore because he's not the nominee. He's out.
Right.
I don't even think he's the president at this point.
This is actually Kamala shipping him off.
But like, they're just staring at him going into the plane. And they said that he wanted to say hi to the pilots, but you don't see him turn left there. And then he's just in the plane. And he's in the plane for a little while, and I'd
like to see him take those stairs down. Can we see? Is there a video of that?
And then he comes down the stairs.
He made it.
Okay. Whew.
So I guess
himself to Kamala.
So everyone's like, what is he doing? It's an empty plane. Why is he going inside of it? And then the narrative now they're trying to put out is, oh, he's saying hi to the pilots. He just wanted to go say, howdy, Captain. And you want him to honk the horn or something.
You just want to watch.
Those are the good old days, man.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm gonna retire.
You miss Joe.
Well, we used to make fun of him, and now it's like he's the president, but his brain don't work too good, and he's not doing anything, and Kamala Harris isn't doing anything either, and she was installed. You've got two individuals that are completely devoid individuals, and I think that's the point. Nobody cares about Kamala. Nobody wants to talk about Kamala. They're trying to see if they can get to the point in this country where they can install the political leader like China does.
And that's what they're doing.
That's right.
And that is exactly what Xi Jinping did as well.
And everyone's falling in line now. In a matter of what, a week? When was this decided?
Yeah, but like
everyone's falling in line already.
The Democrats are, but I wonder if the polling is real.
I don't know if the polling is real. My worry is that they're going to push this pundit-driven propaganda campaign to the point where it will seem inevitable that she wins the election, and then they can just steal it outright because everyone thinks that that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And all they really need to do is get the Republican base to stay home. If the Republican base feels demoralized, then they'll just stay home and they won't vote.
I don't even know if that matters.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter, but like those are the things that they can do. Steal it and get us all to stay home.
How do you defeat a political cult?
That's what's going on here.
If 10,000 individuals take it upon themselves, Democrat woman sitting in a polling location, and she's counting ballots, and she goes, Trump. No, I can't read it. Oh, Biden, that's a Biden one. Trump. Nope, can't read it. Garbage. What do you do?
That's what I'm saying about.
You're not gonna go. The federal government's not gonna go and arrest 10,000 people in various. You can't track it down. It's impossible.
That's what I'm saying about being lost. It's like the same that the way you just said that makes me feel the same way I felt post-COVID trying to find a doctor, because there's doctors in the cult, and you can't trust these people because they're going to look at you a certain way if you give them an answer that they don't want to hear, because then they're going to see you like you're in a cult, and that is in every institution. It's in the colleges, it's in hospitals, it's in the elections, it's literally everywhere.
I had that issue with my kid's doctor. They came in and they wanted to give him a survey, and they didn't want me to be in the room while he took it. And I said, show me the survey first. And we got into a fight, and they wouldn't show me the survey. And I said, then he's not taking the survey.
I'm his parent.
He has not taken the survey.
Right. That's like something that would happen in California.
Yeah. And then they showed me the survey, right? And there weren't any freakish gender questions on it. And I was like, okay. And I showed it to Charlie, to my son. I showed it to him like, this is what the survey is. And then he took it, and he said, there were a bunch of pages on that survey they didn't show you.
No way. And were they? Did he remember?
It was weird gender stuff and suicide stuff.
Yeah, they can't help themselves. They think.
And I was like, get off my kid! Get off my kid!
They
like,
think
this
they
is infuriating.
own
And that's
moral high ground.
That's not his doctor anymore.
And you're bad for even asking.
I was bad for
you're asking questions. You're a bad parent.
The nurse got angry with me. They almost didn't do just the regular appointment.
Yep.
Which was like, it's checkup season.
Yeah, we get looked at certain ways for wanting to have home birth and stuff like that, and doctors don't take you seriously. They think, once you say certain things like that, it immediately triggers in the cult brain that you're a bad person.
You're the bad one.
Yeah. They immediately see you as the caricature of Trump and everything under that umbrella.
So this is important. Kamala is effectively winning in the polls. What we have here from RCP, and Daily Kos is a joke. Daily Kos Civics, I don't trust that. But to be fair, if Civics is conducting the poll at the behest of Daily Kos, then it's not that bad. But what is this? Rasmussen has Trump up 5, and then Harris is up 4. In a 9-point swing, like how does any of these polls make sense? Now, to be fair,
It's like a revisit of 2016.
since we actually got into the cycle, the polls, the larger sample sizes, and the newer polls show it's split between Trump and Harris. But like, so I basically, if you were to break it, actually, it's nonsense. It's noise. These aggregates are completely meaningless. We're seeing Kamala win in certain areas, but I'm wondering how much of this is even real. I'm assuming most of it's fake.
Do they not even ask about RFK Jr., or is he just totally out of the conversation?
No, they do. Yeah, if I pull up like 538, although like 538 is done as well, because they're just like, there's no presidential. Well, actually, they got a nominee now, so are they going to actually reignite those polls? As soon as there was no nominee, they said we're going to stop updating the presidential polling aggregates.
Right.
But this one, the latest one, they've got general election, Harris up 5 from RMG Research, and that includes Kennedy. And then you've got General Economist and Daily Kos. Harris is up 2 and 4. Then you've got general election, Redfield, Harris is up 2. American Pulse, Harris is up 1. Then America Pulse has Trump up 1. And so, I don't know, man. Here you go. Ledger has Harris up 7 points.
I can't remember who said it about the honeymoon phase with Kamala. Do you think that they're going to be able to maintain this mirage? I mean, because she's so unlikable.
I think the second they start really putting her front and center, it's not going to go well for her.
Right.
But they also are able to lie to themselves all the time.
And
so who knows?
The American people.
Yeah.
Of course.
You know, I still don't think she's going to be the nominee. Even
Really?
though they've
I think-
done all the stuff they say they got to do.
I think that is some wishful thinking.
She has to be.
Yeah.
I know.
The deadline
know.
for the ballots.
I don't think they care about deadlines or laws. I don't know. It doesn't seem, I can't imagine her going against Trump on a stage and them thinking it's a good idea.
Well, but she is already sort of making noise that she's not going to debate
Oh, is
Trump.
she? Oh.
Well, because
Well, that helps her.
Well, yeah. That'll help me. And she's like, "Why won't you debate me?" And when every time she says, "Why won't you debate me?" what she means is, "Why won't you debate me on September 10th with the debate that was set up by ABC for you to debate Joe Biden?"
Wow.
And she thinks that she should just slide right in there to everything that was already set up for him. Meanwhile, Fox has offered to host a debate on September 17th, and no one's agreed to that either. So, you know, I think that she feels that she can just avoid debating him altogether by refusing to debate him on any terms other than Joe Biden's.
Right. Well, it worked for Biden to campaign from a basement.
Yeah,
So
I mean, now
anything's
it's sort of
possible
clear
for
that
her.
Trump never should have had that debate in June.
I know, but that was beautiful to watch.
I know, but now we're screwed.
Well, yeah, but that's part of their plan, I
That
think.
was
Like
part
they
of
were
their
like, we got to
plan.
trot this guy
It was
out,
a tryout.
humiliate him. He's part of that's going to help us make him drop out, and we're going to install her. I just can't imagine her.
Trump should have said, "No debate. Sorry, have a nice day." And then Biden was failing in the polls.
Yeah.
But here's the issue: they still would have had to have pulled out Joe Biden. It just would have been more difficult.
But they would have come up with a way to do it anyway.
Right. I think the plan was to have Joe Biden out a long time ago. I mean, everybody was predicting this. The debate just helped them do it. If Trump didn't debate, they still would have pulled him out.
Yeah, it was very obvious the second he opened his mouth at the debate that this guy's not going to last much longer.
When he was talking about how he was fighting Medicare.
Everything.
And then
he said.
Trump was like, "You did beat Medicare. You beat it to death."
Well, and it was clear that I think it was it Tapper that was moderating? I think it was Tapper. It was clear that he was, you know, covering up his shortcomings. And
Oh, they were helping with that.
100%,
They
yeah.
changed his camera.
yeah,
directed
no, they
him,
were
basically.
moving. Yeah, you're right. They moved the camera away when he had these
Mr.
moments,
Biden,
and
President Biden.
Yeah,
Like, let's get back on track, sir. Insane. But yeah, I don't know. I still just have a hard time, unless the other thing that comes to mind is the Time magazine article where they talk about the cabal. They've got all that in place. They don't really care who's in the face of their party because they'll do whatever they want.
Thanks for checking out this clip from Timcast IRL. Make sure to watch the show live Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. Subscribe to this channel, and we will see you all there.